Let's talk about headhunting for a few seconds here. SSG is one of the top headhunting agencies in Charlotte, North Carolina, along with the United States. And the benefits of using a headhunter are, the list is extremely long. One point I want to touch on, and a point that SSG prides itself on, is the fact that there's a few ways to go about recruiting. One way, the most traditional way in our opinion, is for a company to go ahead and post an open job, see what sort of active applicants in the marketplace may trickle back in through sending resumes or things of that nature. And every once in a while you might find a pretty strong candidate that way. It's a little bit more of a passive approach. It can end up taking a little bit more time from start to finish, but there's a few different ways to go about it. Being a little bit more assertive when you need something is the way that most people are going to get things done. And let's use an example. If I'm at the neighborhood block party and the week before my babysitter moved across the country and so I'm without a babysitter, I'm probably not going to be the most popular guy in the neighborhood if I go around to the babysitters of each of my neighbors and say, hey, we need a babysitter over here at our house on the corner, and whatever they're paying you, I'll pay you a little bit more. Why don't you come over to our house next weekend? Next year's block party isn't going to be quite a pleasant experience for you, I would imagine. That's a silly example, but same principle. Most of the times companies aren't going to reach out within their own industry to competitors and totally excavate the marketplace the way that SSG would. So we work with a lot of different companies, and while keeping the name of the company confidential that may be hiring, we can approach these people who are familiar with the industry. There's a lot of different nuances, whether it's financial services, pharmaceuticals, software, technology, and security. So the people within those industries that are A players, that already know the industry, they're very much a turnkey hire. They're plug and play, and so it makes more sense to go directly to the source and see who might be interested and start a conversation, as opposed to taking that more passive approach that we talked about. And all of these are benefits when working with Search Solution Group that our clients experience, and they're the reasons that they come back to us time and time again.